And then how did we connect? I feel funny asking you questions that I obviously know the answer
Yeah.
to, but for the people who are not familiar, of course, with your story and my story, tell them a little about how we connected.
Okay. So I had a real estate agent that I had been using for the past 10 years in Portland. We liked her very much, but she doesn't work in Corvallis. And
Different markets.
yeah, when we decided that Corvallis is where we wanted to be, we had to find a real estate agent. And I don't think he recommended, I think I found you on YouTube through in fact, I know that's true. We had come down for a weekend and we had driven around Corvallis and we had looked at the various neighborhoods, but we didn't really get a feel for all of it. In retrospect, I think that's crazy because you could get a feel for Corvallis in a weekend.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I found your video where you were driving around looking at all the various neighborhoods. It might have only been Northwest Corvallis. I don't remember, but I know it was Northwest Corvallis because I remember some of the streets you attended.
It was the narrated driving tour of town, which is mostly Northwest because town's very disproportionately divided.
And it's mostly Northwest.
We'll make sure that there's a little snippet on the screen when you mention things like that so that our viewers, listeners can
right here is things. Northwest Corvallis driving tour.
It'll just take up the whole screen.
Okay.
And there'll be links in the description below too. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was the narrated driving tour of town.
Yeah. And I remember I sent you an email and I think it overwhelmed you. And so you contacted Andy and said, what is going on with your style? He seems a little crazy.
Shout out to Andy Blackwell. Yeah. Up in Portland. Yeah. I think we like vetted each other actually.
Yeah.
In a couple of conversations. Yeah. Just to make sure that you guys were cool. And she was like, hey, I love these guys. They're friends. You know what you're doing, right? Let's talk about designations and training experience. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh yeah, grill me. Let's go. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And ended up Michael and I hit it off and now we're friends.